This press conference is about the first esports tournament to be hosted by the Department of Youth Resources and Sports. As you are all aware, Government of India has entrusted the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports to look after esports. Similarly, even in our state, the Department of Youth Resources and Sports is looking after esports. This year, we have decided to host the first ever esports tournament in view of the 25th year celebration of the Hornbill Festival. There is a silver jubilee of the Hornbill Festival. We are thrilled to introduce the Hornbill Esports Championship as part of this year's festival. It marks a significant moment in the history of our state, not only because it is the first esports tournament hosted by the government, but also because it highlights our commitment to the youth and the evolving landscape of sports and entertainment in our state. The reason why we are holding this Hornbill Esports Championship is to ensure that there's skill development, takes place, to ensure that global opportunities are open to our youths, and also for technological and innovation progress. We are also starting this esports to ensure that our environment, the environment that we create for our people, for particularly the youth, is inclusive. And then finally, that there's a positive engagement with youths, be it in physical sports or be it in virtual sports. This year, the esports, we are hosting it in collaboration with Level Up Consultancy, which is an esports consultancy. And we are hoping to at least attract more than 300-400 youths from across the state as well as the Northeast region. This year's esports is open only to the people from the Northeast. So next year we will see whether we can take it forward or not. We are also expecting a number of participation from various computer companies and even youth-related companies as either sponsors or as partners in this particular esports tournament. We are in the process of talking to various companies like Lenovo, Asus. Then we are also in process of talking with the Red Bull manufacturing companies and other computer-related companies like even the HCL also. We hope that some of them will come on board to host this esports with us. The Department of Youth Resources has, as earlier stated, undertaken this venture to start esports in the state because we have seen that a number of our youths, they have various talents. Some youths have talents in physical sports like football, athletics, or cricket. Other youths have got talents in, which we normally think is actually not good for the society, but we have found that over the years, esports is something that is garnering a lot of support all over the world. Recently, you would have noticed that on the eve of the launching of the Paris Olympic 2024, the International Olympic Committee has announced the Esports Olympics, which is to be hosted by Saudi Arabia in 2025. So esports is becoming a mainstream even now, and we believe that our state should not be left behind. Therefore, we are also starting this. The level of involvement of various state governments in the country is, as of today, not very high, especially in esports. So we thought that by taking a plunge into this esports, our government, our state will be one of the front runners as far as esports is concerned. And we believe that once we undertake such events, our children, especially our youths, will be, bringing laurels to our state and even to our country in the international arena. And esports is one thing where a lot of, the money involved is also quite a lot. It's a billion-dollar industry. And we believe that in the few years to come, once the Olympic esports starts, then we believe that it will become a trillion-dollar industry where each one of us will be able to, take a positive part in that esports. The prize money for the esports this year is about 6 lakh. Total prize pool is 6 lakh, and we are hosting 3 different games along with a very familiar thing called the cosplay. So cosplay is actually to give an entertainment space for the participants as well as for the people who come to witness the esports. And the prize money for, I think, not only take over.
BGMI, which is Battlegrounds Mobile India, is 3 lakhs, and for Dota 2 we have 2 lakhs, and for FC24 we have a prize pool of 50,000, and Cosplay also carries a prize of 50,000.
Is there any limitation on the number of participants?
No, the esports, there's no limitation on the number of participants because the first primary round is going to be online. It's going to be virtual. And in the virtual, people registration has already started, and the registration are closing in the second week of October. So once the registration gets over, there'll be virtual competition between the various teams, and the teams after competing will be choosing the best teams to participate in the physical, offline contest here in Kohima. We will be having the event here in the IG Stadium in the Hall B.
So it will be 1 day first.
It will be a 2 days affair. 2 days affair. Because, yeah.
So sorry to interrupt. Is there any age limitation since it's the first time organizing by
No.
the department?
Esports doesn't have any age limitation.
The tentative date fixed for the
Yes, it is going to be held on 8 and 6 and 7. Sorry. 6 and 7.
October.
No, December. That is going to be the time. It takes about a month for the preliminaries to get over. That is the physical competition. It's actually not offline, it's still be online. But the physical competition is going to be held here at the IG Stadium in Hall B on the 6th and 7th of December 2024. As it is also a part of the Hornbill Festival. And we have our other social media pages, and we have created Google Forms where the persons interested can register through these Google Forms. And once they register, if they are serious about it, they'll make the entry fee payment, which is 2,000 rupees. And then once they make the entry fee payment, then they'll be given slots, and the actual preliminary rounds will start. Thereafter the registration gets over.
So, sir, are you expecting any participants from outside the state, or is it only for Nagaland inclusive?
We are expecting participants from the whole of Northeast. In fact, in the month of December, a number of privately organized esports tournaments are happening in and around the region, that is the Northeast region. We are made aware that there are about 6, including ours, 6 tournaments are happening in the region, out of which the highest prize pool is being offered by our state, and the other states also they have actually rescheduled their dates because we are hosting it on 6 and 7. Meghalaya was supposed to host it on 5th and 6th, however they have shifted it to 13 and 14 of December. So similarly, even in Arunachal also something like that is happening, where participants from all over the Northeast regions are also participating, and we expect that the similar participants also will be coming here.
Any tentative numbers for the physical round?
Physical round, we cannot say because ultimately it depends on their qualifications. There will be certain points which they have to achieve. However, we expect about 150 to 200 teams participating, and that is teams. Each team is having 4 members, and that is for BGMI, and even for Dota 2 also there will be teams. For the FIFA, it's not going to be thrown online. It's going to be straight offline on those 2 days. So we'll be having a FIFA game console competition, and then even for cosplay also similar thing. It'll be just open to everyone who is interested. They can come and participate.
So, what about the judges, locals?
Actually, for this type of games, judges in per se, the regular judges which we used to have, it's not there because it's the game. I mean, it's the winner who is decided by the game itself. But yes, we have technical support who will be checking whether there's any cheat codes being used or not. So those things are already in place. Then for promoting the events, we have casters. So the casters are also already in space. We have already engaged the casters also, and the casters are already they will be already in service during the preliminary rounds.
This technical team, from where are you taking them?
The technical team is in fact from all over the country. We have some expert technical teams who are into this, so we pay them their fees and they come and then they ensure that no cheat codes are used. So that's how they will ensure.